Hello, and welcome to Space Engineers on the Xbox. This is the first in some small tutorials, which will vary in length, for new players. You've just bought the game, you've just booted it up, you may have bought the version with all the DLC. What on earth do you do? Well, we're going to look at the menus on this one, specifically the option menu, because there's a few things you need to know when you first boot up the game. So if we go into options, first of all, we'll look into game. Straight into game, you want to make sure that this is either on or off. If you turn this on, then you'll be able to use mods and you'll be able to use all the features of Space Engineers. If you leave it off, then it'll just be bog standard vanilla gameplay and you won't be able to access mods or anything like that. You can leave good bot hints on. I turn them off because I don't need to read them now. And you can check that. And you can also accept the mod.io consent form. You can look at the terms of use. And you need to accept this so you can use mods from mod.io and blueprints and other uploads. Everything else, just leave as it is. Then go back. You can check your audio out. You can change your sign. And I always change that off. So I always turn speed-based ship sounds off because it gives a more realistic sound. In any menu in Space Engineers, once you've changed something, press X to OK it. You can change the look of your character from that menu. But what we want to look at now is the new game menu. So right from the start, you can see we have custom. Custom will allow us to start a brand new save on a new planet and go directly into creative or survival. Workshop will open worlds submitted by other players and other such things. You'll find some people have done scenarios. There are keen scenarios there. You can start Frostbite. Red ship is a creative map. You get a red ship and a blue ship, and basically you can just move around, learn to build, make your own little ship. No constraints. Never Surrender is a horde mode scenario, and it's quite tough. Scrap Race, you should have that. And that's a multiplayer racing scenario, really. Frostbite is a story-driven scenario, and I'm not going to tell you any of the secrets of it, but it's quite good. Learning to Survive is where I spent a lot of time originally. It teaches you more advanced techniques of the game, and you want to start off with First Jump. That will teach you the basics of the game. I will show you the basics when we arrive on the Earth-like planet in survival in the next episode. But before we do that, we're going to look at the Join Game menu. This is where you will see servers. And there will be a lot of them. I wouldn't jump into a server to begin with if you're brand new. But you can look for games. These are hosted games from other players. Any favourites? You can see I favourited a server there. Alpha Kepler 22b, New Horizons. My history, and any friends who might be playing at the time. So, we'll come out of that for now. I'll go into that later on. So this is really a very short, very simple one. The next one, we will actually look at the new game menu. We will pick the Earth-like, the home system, and we'll look at customizing the game to make it as easy or hard as you want, and what some of the options you should have ticked, and some that you might not want to have on to begin with. But that's about it. I'll say goodbye for now. Take care. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next one, whenever that is. Bye for now.